Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Watcher of Realms video. Today's video might be a little bit of a shorter one, but I still wanted to make a video because I kind of got into the habit of giving my opinion on the banners that are usually happening this weekend. So I'm recording this video on the Thursday, but this should go out at reset on Friday. And it's pretty much a should you summon, right? Should you be polling this weekend for what is happening right now? As usual, we have on the Friday the 2x chances to get legendaries from the normal summons, right? The blue ones, and also from the vines. That's been pretty standard. Every single weekend, Friday through Sunday, we usually get that. Sometimes it goes up to Monday. Then the next thing that we have that could entice people to do some summons is on Saturday we have the surprise invocation of spirit starting that gives you a random legendary upon summoning one. So if you this is the first time that you're actually witnessing something like this, pretty much is you're going to be summoning your blue summons, right, your rare crystals, and if you do get a legendary at the end of that 10 pull or like single pull, whatever it is, you're going to get another one for free. But that only happens once, right? This is a one-off offer. So pretty much you get the legendary, gives you the +1, and then that's it. This event is over. After that, you can you're just gonna have the banner, but it has nothing else, right? For some reason, I don't know why after this one is gone, right? After you do it, I don't know why they don't remove that banner, because sometimes people might do the mistake and continue pulling on those if they still want to summon instead of going on the 2x chance. But that's just me. Maybe in the future this is something that they will address and change, right? Because I'm quite sure a ton of people did this mistake. If you're one of those that did that, let me know in the comments down below so I can pass on the feedback. And then on Sunday we have a one-day event that only works with divines, right? Special divine summoning. So pretty much yellow crystals, right? The big ones. During this event you have a 20x chance to get Glacius, Trusk, and then you have the epics Imani, Daemon, and then Harpoon. Now when it comes to Glacius, he's a pretty fun, a pretty good mage, right? He has lots of his kit is revolving around freeze. He does freeze himself. He does more damage when there's a freeze on the target. He's mostly a single target damage deal, right? He's mostly focused on doing single target damage. And he can be pretty good, right? He can be pretty good. However, I do not think Glacius to be somebody that's game-changing, right? I'm personally not going to be summoning for him, but I don't think people should summon for him. Again, that's my opinion. Same thing with, sorry, not Trusk, it's Krodor. So Krodor, he's a pretty good tank. And he has like this really good block, right? So for example, when he pops his ult against +2 more block, and increases his defense by a lot. And I think he's the one that he has damage scaling off of defense, right? Let me just see max level. So max level, I think he has one of his promotions says that his damage scales off of defense. Was it Awakening? No, it's one of those. But still, the tanks usually that are like, does damage based off of this, based off of that, are not as powerful in the game, where it would be like, yes, you really want to get him. And to be fair, considering he's a Northerner, if you already have like Isolde, Olag, and you have a Broke here, I'm not sure you really need a Krodor as well, right? Like, this is not, from my point of view, again, he is not a legendary that you would specifically go out of your way to summon for. So all in all, from my point of view, this weekend is a skip. I mean, it depends if you're somebody that's a spender, right, and you buy quite a few shards, you could go for the 1+1, right? You can go for the 1+1, get your 2 legendaries, and then call it a day, and then save up, right? I personally will not be doing this because I'm not sure I'm gonna hit it. Now, one reason why you could summon, right, is if you go and look over here, if you look at your summoning record and you saw that you're close to parity, like if you're like 20 summons away to get the 1+1, you would go ahead for it. For example, I'm what, 21, 24, 5. That's it. I'm only 25 in because my last one was Twyla. So it's not worth it for me to summon. And that's how I think most people should look. If you're pretty close to it, right, let's say 20, 30 maximum away, or if you have hundreds and you just want to go for the 1+1, you could do that. The divines 100% is escape. Like this, I cannot think anybody that would summon their divines for this. Let me know in the comments down below. Can you think of any reason? Like, I don't see why. Especially, right, like the main thing is to keep in mind is two things actually. First of all, we're gonna have their anniversary event, right? I'm not sure if it's gonna be June or July, quite possibly July. we're bound to get a ton of fun stuff, but then at the same time, we know that we have the poison heroes coming, right? We know we're gonna have Numera, we know we're gonna have Nastia for like Ancients, and I feel like this is just a period where we should, you know, it's more of a lull phase. We should just keep these banners and just wait for the next big thing. This one's just a chill weekend from my point of view. But anyway, we're gonna leave it at this for today. Thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Hell hath no fury like a mother's